Yo everybody, Shockz16 back once again for the Renegade Master. So yeah, not uploaded it for quite a while, have I? Well, apart from Friday Night Fight Rivals, but do you know what I mean? There was pre-made cheating content. Anyway, so yeah, that's ended now. So I actually have to get in front of a camera and make some content. Can you believe that shit? I actually have to do something. But yeah, there is more content coming to the channel, hopefully before Christmas. But for now, I'll tie you over with a video response, and it's going to be to Pete Snestastic. He made a video about video game piracy, asking about your experiences with it and stuff like that, and like, yeah, was video game piracy like rife where you lived and stuff like that. So yeah, thought I'd just get on camera, do a bit of a response, like I say, tie you over until I've actually got some actual full-on content for you to watch. So yeah, you know me, I'm a lazy shit, I just can't be arsed. So but yeah, anyway, so yeah, video game piracy. So Pete was on about back in the days as like Spectrum, Commodore 64, Atari STs and Amigas and stuff like that, and saying how easy it was to copy it and how everybody had discs and stuff like that. Now, even though I did have an Atari ST, well, Atari STE to be precise, yeah, even though I did have an Atari ST, I can honestly say I never had a copied game for it. All my games was legitimate copies. But yeah, I do know people that had Commodore 64s and Amigas and stuff like that, and yeah, they just had tons and tons of like those discs, those copied discs. I think the first time I actually played a copied game though was, if I remember rightly, it was my cousin's. He had a Commodore 64 and he had this game. It was like a flight simulator, like a helicopter flight simulator. Can't remember what it's called now. I think it was called something like Huey Chopper or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you guys who had Commodores 64s will actually know the game. But yeah, it was like a, like I say, like a chopper kind of flight simulator thing. And as far as I can remember, that was on a copied disc. It was just like, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I think that was the actually only game that he did have on copy as well. I might be wrong, but whatever. So that was the first time I actually played on a pirate game. But for me, all my games were legitimate copies. Never knew anybody that did piracy during the 16-bit era. But then again, having said that, I don't know anybody that did it during the 8-bit era. Do you know, like, console 8-bit era anyway? Like, I don't know anybody that ever did piracy for the Master System or the NES or like that. So yeah, when it came to like consoles, I don't think anybody did piracy until the 32-bit era rolled around, which was like, but then again, I didn't know anybody that did it for Sega Saturn anyway, either. So yeah, it was kind of like a PlayStation only thing, where I grew up anyway. Yeah, as soon as PlayStation came out though, yeah, copied games was absolutely everywhere. Yeah, it was actually harder to probably get a legitimate copy than it was to get a pirate. But yeah, everybody I knew had either had chipped PlayStations, or they had what I had, which was like a little thing that connected to the port in the back of your PlayStation. There was many different types. Mine was called a chip doctor. I still actually have it somewhere. And yeah, it clips into the port in the back, and you've got like a little spring, and what you do is you put that in, and then you start up like a proper copy game. Then when it starts spinning, you just eject it and swap discs, close the lid, and yeah, it loads up copied games. So yeah, I'm sure you're all aware of this little device anyway. But yeah, so yeah, I don't think I actually knew anybody that didn't like have some kind of chipped, or like I say, like a little device like that so they could play copied games on. But yeah, copied games, like I say, it was kind of like there was everywhere. You either knew somebody at school who could get you some, or somebody like who lived down the road or something could get you some, or yeah, or if it was me, even my mum and dad used to get them from work, off a guy off work. But it weren't like just PlayStation games, it was everything. It was like music, films, and PlayStation games. So yeah, just like printed A4 pieces of paper with title, like you just pick what you wanted, and yeah, like probably like £1 or £2 like a game or something like that. You could get like a load of music CDs and PlayStation games, and like I say, even films, like, do you know what I mean, video copying and stuff like that. So yeah, but so like the majority of my games was probably copied. I would say I probably had at least around 100 or so copied games that I'd acquired. Sometimes it was really good though, because I would come home from school and there would be a pile of them on the dining room table that either my mum or dad had got from work, and Jed, they'd just not told me about. They'd probably just bought them because they was cheap or something like that. And half the time, some of the discs weren't wrote on, or like they didn't have titles on, so you didn't actually know what games you was going to be playing until you'd actually put the disc in, which was, do you know what I mean? That was quite good, like mystery gaming. But yeah, I used to find it really good because, like I say, you didn't know. Like I say, sometimes you didn't know what games you was getting, and sometimes even though if the disc was titled, you'd probably never heard of it before. I mean, like, I think Pete mentioned this as well, because I think he said he did the same thing. Metal Gear Solid, that is a game that I knew nothing about. I'd never seen it in stores, and if I did, I wouldn't have known what it was. I would have just totally passed it by. And yeah, that was a game that came in one of these piles. Like, it was titled, but I didn't know anything about it. And yeah, like I said, I played that game and I played like the first 10 minutes of it, but I was playing it all wrong. I didn't realise like it was like you're supposed to play it in stealth and stuff like that, to get like the full effect of it. And I didn't like it, but I went back to it and I absolutely love that game. It's like my favourite game on the system now. So, but yeah, I remember because it was on copy, it's on, like, it spans over 2 discs, don't it? Like, I never had that problem where you had to put the code in, because I'm sure that my copied disc actually had like it was like either a bit of paper or it was like a cutout out of a magazine or something like that, which had the code on it, because that code that you needed, I had it. So yeah, I didn't get stuck at that point. The point I got stuck on was when you had to switch discs to the second disc, because it was a copy, my second disc didn't load. The first disc played obviously perfect, but the second disc never played, so I had to actually go out and buy a legitimate copy of Metal Gear Solid. But it was from playing it on pirate copy that actually made me go out and buy it. Otherwise, I would, like I say, I would never have known about that game. So, you know, swings and roundabouts, isn't it, when it comes to piracy? It might be out in the game industry, but at the end of the day, it's putting you onto games that probably you never knew about or would have passed up. But yeah, I'm not condoning video game piracy or whatever, but yeah, like I say, and then after the 32-bit era of PlayStation, you never really heard about it. It just kind of died out. Like I say, it was like everybody had oh yeah, can I just say as well that because my library of games was mostly copies, that the PlayStation is one of the systems that I still have my original collection for, because it wasn't that big. Yeah, it was one of the collections that I actually kept. So yeah, most of my games in my PlayStation, apart from the ones that I'm buying back now, they were all my original ones. So yeah, that's cool that I still have the actual original games. But yeah, like I said, how many times am I going to say that in this video? I've noticed that I do that. I repeat a lot of like words or sentences over and over again, and you guys always pick up on it and call me out about it, so I'm expecting some kind of comment about it. Whatever, fuck you in advance. But as I said, but no, really, what was I saying? I can't even remember what I said now. Yeah, that was it. The PlayStation era ended, and then so did piracy around my way anyway. I don't really know anybody. I used to hear about people copying games for the Xbox 360. I never knew anybody that did it, but I knew that about it because I know that if you used to play those games online, that Microsoft would ban your Xbox Live, like your Xbox Live account. They would ban it, wouldn't they, if you was playing online on the, like, they knew something, if you was playing a copied game online, that, and then they'd just like totally ban your account or something like that. But yeah, like I say, I never knew anybody that did that. I certainly didn't. I didn't even know any way you could get a copied 360 game. I don't know, maybe you did it online. Did you download some kind of ROM or something? I don't fucking know. I don't know how it works. I've never made my own copied game, so whatever. But yeah, like I say, it just kind of died out. I don't even know if you can do it. Is it even possible on today's consoles? I'm imagining that you can. I'm imagining that there's going to be somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Whatever man makes, man can fucking break, can't there? So there's always going to be some kind of crack for something. But yeah, like I said, quick response. That was kind of my experiences with piracy. It was mainly just one console, really. That it was just something about the PlayStation. I don't know. It must have just been piss easy or something to make copies for it. Like the copyright protection on PlayStation must have just been so fucking easy, because even when the PlayStation 2 come out, I don't know anybody that had copies for PlayStation 2 either. So it must have been something that they fixed. Like Sony must have fixed it. They must have obviously realised that this console is so easy to make copies for that we're not going to do it with like following consoles. That's an issue we're going to address or something like that. But like I said, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know anybody that had one copy game for PlayStation 2, and I don't even know anybody, or I never even heard about anybody having it. No. So did anybody have copies for PlayStation 2 games out there? I don't know. Let me know. Comments below. But yeah, anyway, that's me done. Quick response. That was my experiences with pirate copied games. It was mainly just one console, the PlayStation, and yeah, that's it. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Look out for it. Like I say, hopefully I will get some more content up before Christmas. Definitely before the new year, hopefully. I mean, come on, we've still got like a couple of months left, haven't we? So yeah, look out for that. And I'll see you soon. Bye.